you want to know if your mother-in-law is jealous of you and she's been exhibiting overpowering behavior, I want to get this straight for you. She is envious of you. I'm Sharif, Mr. Aim for I Am Ali, and today we're going to talk about jealous mother-in-laws. Now, I know the problem with most of us and even accepting that our mother-in-laws or our in-laws in general may be jealous of us is because before she was a mother-in-law, she was a mother. And you think of that word mother. That word mother is like a nurturing word. It's a caring word. It's a loving word. And you just don't see in your mind's eye a mother being jealous. But if you take into consideration that before she was a mother, she was first a woman. And before she was a woman, she was a girl who probably developed certain traumas and insecurities that she still has not healed from yet. So if you take that standpoint, you can start to actually make sense of this woman could possibly be jealous of me. Rather, she's jealous of my relationship with her son because she thinks that I'm taking him away, or maybe her insecurities are in overdrive, so much so that she thinks that I'm a better woman than her, that I'm smarter than her, that I'm prettier than her, that I make more money than her, whatever it is, and she doesn't feel like she can sum up to the type of woman I am. And so she begins to be aggressive, or she doesn't follow anything that I say. She's always butting heads with me, or she sends little signs to her son to try to create division between him and I and put doubt in his marital status with me. I mean, whatever the case may be, this woman is being driven by jealousy, by envy, and it's because it's rooted in insecurity. Whatever it is about you that brings forth her insecurity, her fears, it is not you, beloved. It is ultimately her. And so I want you to release any type of confusion and any type of guilt that you feel when you're trying to establish a relationship with this woman, but it just doesn't click. But what I do want you to do, because you did sign up to be her in-law, because you signed up to be married to her son, is understand that her son, for the most part, most sons are going to still remain in a relationship with their mothers, whether it's a healthy relationship or whether it's a toxic one, because that's his mom. And so if you're with a mama's boy, you are going to have to bite down, really hard and deal with the fact that this man is going to be in her life and she's going to be in his. But what part does she play in yours? I think that if you come from an empathy place and you start to see her as human and not just a mother, but see her as a woman, you can then start to have a conversation with her and say, listen, when you do this, when you talk to me this way, or when you act in this sort of manner, it causes me to feel this. And I don't want to feel this when I'm around you. I want to have a healthy relationship with you, but I no longer want to be hurt by your actions. And this is how you're hurting me. Now, the prayers that I hope is that when you confront her, she can understand that and she starts to change her behavior toward you. But if she doesn't, the best thing that you can know is that you tried. And now you start to create those healthy boundaries between you and her. Maybe it's if it's some type of party that she's having and she wants her son to come, and her son's like, hey, babe, let's go to this party. You're like, you know what? You can go. That's your mom. But I'm going to sit this one out because I don't want to be hurt. It's up to him if he decides to stay home with you or if he still wants to go and support his mother. And if everybody's asking, where's your wife? Where's your wife? Oh, she stayed at home. And if the mother's like, oh, she's not here. Yeah, because my wife doesn't want to feel disrespected. And she doesn't want to feel uncomfortable around you guys. He'll have to be upfront in that way. But you have to protect your peace if you've already tried to make peace with her and she still wants to create war. Again, I'm Sharif, Mr. Aim for I Am Ali. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If no one has told you, allow me to be the first. I see the supreme lover in you. Blessings.